Seeing this direct sound bypass shit, you can play exclusive mode Wasapi on stable now. It's interesting, real kick up Peppy's ass. It's what? It's doing what? No, hold on. It's what? No, I need to see this. You have a link to this anywhere? Is this in hash check this out? It is. Dollar sending actual interesting information in hash check this out for a change? Hold on. Okay. Low latency audio on Windows. We take the same approach as what we do to get 2 millisecond audio latency on Linux. Intercept the direct sound driver Osu tries to load and replace it with OpenAL. Then set the buffers to 2 milliseconds. This guide is for Osu stable, not laser. Sets all direct sound applications to use Osu OpenAL. Osu prohibits modification to the game directory, so this is the easiest method. Exclusive mode has better latency, but doesn't allow other apps to output audio at the same time. So this is a audio backend on Windows itself, and not like any modification to Osu. So you're actually editing your Windows install here. Create 2 registry keys. dsound.dll. So you're changing direct sound. The configuration file. This looks very Linux-like. This is pretty much what you do on Linux, right? Don't use Realtek drivers. Yeah, but we knew that already. Linux levels of latency. We need to bypass Wasapi and directly output to WDM kernel streams. Kernel mode driver has prohibitive licensing that prevents distribution, and also will require an enterprise-registered Microsoft hardware developer account to not break secure boot. Okay, that's wild. This is also wild. Changes where Windows loads direct sound from an internal Windows library Osu just uses. This is cool as hell. This is wild. There's a setup script and there's an uninstall script. I would give it... I know how Peppy is with this sort of thing, and I know how, yeah, it's completely fine, I reckon. But I don't think Peppy's gonna like this. I think you guys are right in chat. I don't think he's gonna like this at all. Not, you know, not correctly. I don't think this is a problem. Just makes Osu run better. But I think MMI got banned just for optimizing kernel scheduling. And so you might get... Your account might be in danger if you use this. Is that what MMI did? I am pretty sure that it was a kernel scheduler that Sam was using, and that broke something to do with Osu. Saw a video about audio latency in Osu Windows today. Wonder if that's somehow connected with this post. I actually don't think so. I think this is one of those weird coincidences that happens. But this is wild. Having a Linux Osu latency on Windows, as we all know, this is counter to Peppy's vision of the game. Yeah, because why would you ever want performance? Completely real gain, though. He should probably just... Honestly, this should be left well alone by the devs, unless it has a real impact to competitive integrity, which I don't think this does. This is just a different audio backend to Windows. It works the same way in Linux. Pulse Audio and Pipewire are 2 completely different audio backends that you can use that just handle audio differently. There's no gain from this apart from the, like, sounds play earlier. You don't get anything extra from running something like this. Peppy's reaction could go either way. I agree with that. I have no idea what he's gonna think. And I don't know if we will get a response to this from the devs, because they're probably asleep. Let's be honest. Pretty big that it doesn't touch Osu at all. It's a real gain if you're on Windows only. This is not going to make me switch back to Windows for what it's worth. I am firmly in camp Linux and stagnant Linux, right? Stagnant Linux install. Oh, this is stable only as well, so you can't do anything on laser with this. This is stable only. I recommend, if you are interested in it, giving it a try with your account logged out. Because if you guys have never played Osu on Linux, you should try Osu with this patch enabled, with this Windows patch enabled. This isn't an Osu patch, this is a Windows patch, which is why I think it should be allowed. Have a little scroll. There's the GN comment. Dean Peppy, cause I call him Dean because we're tight like that. What the dude. Yeah. GN is also right that it is a political task rather than a coding task or anything. At the moment, trying to get laser audio to be optimized is just gonna be just trial and trial and trial, because there is no error. We're just trying as hard as we can to get Peppy to listen to us to optimize the back end. This is cool, though. This is really cool. I was vaguely aware of this, and I thought it would be some really stupid, hacky, like, decompilation, recompilation of the game. But it's not. It doesn't even touch the game, and that's amazing to me. This is so cool. Because, right, in theory, arguably, this should be undetectable, ? This shouldn't be something that fucks with anything. I think it would help because it removes one layer of buffering wholesale, but depending on the driver, it might also just break your sound. Also true, yes. Take it with a pinch of salt because, like, messing with your audio drivers can break them. That's, honestly, and come here for a second, come to me for a second. Messing with your audio is probably gonna break your audio, and that's why Peppy doesn't want to do it. That's why Peppy doesn't want you to mess with your audio to try and optimize stuff, because he thinks everybody is dumb and everybody is gonna break their audio, when there is a subset of people who know what they're doing and can put patches out and stuff that won't break audio and will enable low latency audio. But for the vast majority of people on the vast majority of hardware, they won't know how to manipulate that hardware correctly to make the audio good. And in doing so, or in trying to do so, they will break things that are kind of irreparable. And he just doesn't want people to do that. That's his. I'm 100% certain that that's his main reason for trying to keep buffers in the game and trying to keep a little bit of audio latency present, is so that people don't break things that they can't fix. Because then the workload on such a tiny dev team becomes astronomical, of people who go to the dev team and are like, I broke my audio, help me fix it. And it's not their responsibility. Because for every 10 bug reports they get, they will get 100 extra that say, my audio is broken, please help me fix it. Like, they don't want to deal with it. I see both sides. I definitely see both sides. Computers are terrible, and maintaining a stable platform is the highest priority, is the best way to put it. I feel for them. I understand them. I am in partial support of them, because I know how hard that would be to deal with from the technical support side. But I also want them to understand that there is a subset of people that know what they're doing and can optimize this stuff, especially around the highest level of interaction with the system. Like, that's the reason I was pushing for Laser to be so optimal for high-level play, is because Laser is finally our chance to fix some of the problems that Osu has at its core, as the audience of people who are pushing the limits of the system. If the limits of the system are expansive and sane and very well understood, it means there are fewer problems for the people who are nowhere near the limits of the system. And in fact, it can give them a more optimal experience within the safety boundaries of the beginner to intermediate level, right? They're going to have no problems with buzz sliders, for instance. They're going to have no problems with following sliders. And that's from work done at the high end of the game to optimize for the top end of players, right? Yeah, it's all swings and roundabouts. And I think there is a case to be made for latency reductions, but I get it. I do get it. Part of it is also, sadly, that the Osu team doesn't believe audio setup changes like these are real gains at any level, which sours all these power users on Laser. Could we work on a proof that there is a gain? Because I think we could. It would be very easy to prove that there is gain from marginal, quote-unquote, increases in audio latency when said margins are 95% reduction. Let's circle back around to this. Let's link and build, Isaac. Let's link and build. Right, what the fuck was I doing? Something to do with, like, playing the game that we talk about? Circle back, yeah, okay.
Let's go.